Salvete omnes, this is I'm Amelia, also known as the Martian Geek. We just completed Turtle Woods, level 1, got the gems and the crystal. I'm sorry that video took so long, I think it was mostly the cutscenes that did it. But anyway, let's move on to level 2. Snow Go. It has a crystal, obviously, and a gem, obviously. And it has another colored gem, the red one, but we can't get that one just yet. In case you didn't guess from the name, this is a snowy or icy / stage. Oh hey, we get invincibility. And here's a new enemy. Enemy penguins. Yeah, that ice is kind of weird. It messes with your physics, so you slide all over the place, and yeah, it's rather annoying, that. Dang it. Now you get to see what happens when you lose one of 2. Okay, that was dumb! I meant to jump over that, not onto it. First checkpoint. I hope there are more Aku-Akus in this stage. I think if you jump on 3 or more enemies in a row, you actually get fruit. And that almost got me, yeah. Those things smash down. And I think it's just going by them that triggers them. Another checkpoint already? There's the red gem, but we don't have any way to jump that high. These smash down without you having to do anything. At intervals. And this is not a bottomless pit, but a bonus area. Oh, ice! Dang it! Well, now you get to see what happens when you die in a bonus area. That lasted long. Not. I am not a fan of the ice physics. And like, there's one entire section of a level that's covered with it, so not this one. There are 3 ice stages in the game, plus there are secret areas and stuff. But we got an extra life and some fruit out of that, so that exclamation mark box makes traits appear. I think that's all it ever does in Crash 2, and Crash 3 and later exclamation mark boxes could activate other things too. Like make platforms start moving. Oh good, we get another Aku-Aku. Oh, there's one stage, yeah. It is this one. Gotta backtrack a little bit to hit the nitro explosion box. And ice plus bottomless pits is not a good combination. There's the crystal. Oh yeah, I should mention that if you beat the level but don't get the crystal, it doesn't count. You still have to go back and get the crystal. Get all 5 crystals in each warp room before you can access the boss. Okay, now. Dang it! There's an exclamation mark box somewhere around here. Where is it? There it is. I didn't just mess myself up, did I? Okay, good. And I'm out of Aku-Akus because I was careless, so let's not make the same mistake I did last time with the seals. And there's the end of the level. Don't have patience to jump on those things, and we get the gem from getting all 74 boxes. Yay! And the music repeated weirdly again. So yeah, you're not getting that red gem the first time through. I think I actually managed to get that high once somehow by accident when I was playing it at somebody's house, but I don't remember how I did it, and that's not how you're supposed to get it, so let's go into level 3, Hang 8. It's a play on Hang 10, which is like when surfers hang their toes over the edge of the surfboard. I think Bandicoots only have 8 toes, so... It's a riverside stage that's... There are several of these in the game. They're more fun than the riverside stages in Crash 1. And have better music. There's a lot of catchy music in Crash 2. And that is a timer. I believe that if you get to the end of the level before the timer runs out, you get the other gem. Although I could have sworn that was only on level 11, not 3. But yeah, first time through, I'm not going to bother with that. I can come back. And those whirlpools will pull you in. If you get sucked all the way down, you die. And the mines, well, they're mines. They'll blow up. Those plants will gobble you up if they get the chance. Oh yeah, and going in the bonus room nullifies the timer, so... Even the version of this music that plays in the bonus rooms is cool. Oh yeah, I should mention that all boxes, all crates count toward the total, including nitros, which is why you have that exclamation mark box at the end, the green one. And TNTs do as well, so at least you can destroy those just by touching them, as long as you jump on top of them. Don't try to spin TNT boxes, you'll just blow yourself up. Now we're back to the main part of the level, and our first gem platform. Yes, by getting the blue gem in level 1, that is now accessible. However, I'm not going to go there just yet. I think I'll probably wait to go on any of the gem platforms until I've beaten the 25 levels the normal way. There's our crystal, and here's another jet ski. Watch out for the whirlpools and the mines. Oh yeah, you can press circle to speed up. Looks like you might need it there. Whoa. Come on. I love the music in these levels. Dang it! That's harder to get than it looks. Come on, I can't spend all day here. There we go. And now the mines are moving. And that jump you have to go over. I like the riverside levels. Oh, did my game just freeze up for a fraction of a second? And watch out for that plant. And we didn't get the gem this time because we only got 34 boxes and there are 74 in the level. I think the other 40 are actually on the blue gem route. And message from Cortex.
3 crystals. Not bad. I see you are getting the hang of it. I need to conserve power. I will communicate with you again after you retrieve the 5th crystal.
Okay. Sounds good to me, but let's go back into this level and do the timer thing. Fast, but not so fast that I screw up and fall into the drink. Like that! Oh man, why did I do that? And while I had invincibility too. God dang it. That would have been an excellent way to go through this stage more quickly if I'd being invincible. Oh yeah, and if you spin the Wumpa fruit, they just go away. You don't get them. Yeah, at least I get one Aku Aku. I think the timer actually... Okay, I guess I get 2. I think the timer actually does count your time before you reach the part where the timer appears. So now we can use that speed boost a lot more. Whoa! Dang it. Don't really have to worry about the checkpoints too much. Beware the skeleton fish. Don't stop for anything. I'm not actually sure if I'm gonna make it. And I'm not sure what point you have to get to before the time runs out. Yeah, there goes my second Aku Aku mask, but I didn't make it anyway. Okay, so that didn't exactly turn out how I'd hoped. Let's do this again, this time the right way. This is actually my 8th take doing this. A couple of them were just because I failed. A couple of them were due to interruptions. And a couple of them were due to save state problems. Either loading them at the wrong time or pressing the wrong button. EPSX's default save state related controls are annoying. Yeah, there's the timer. I think it actually gives you 2 more seconds each time you fail. So if you had the patience, I suppose you could screw up a bunch of times on purpose to get more time. But yeah, I don't know what it is, but for some reason, even though most emulators have the default save, load, and switch state keys on F2 through F4, this one has them on F1 through F3. And the worst part is you can't flipping remap them, which in itself is very bad. And given that I'm used to the F1, F2 through F4 layout, needless to say, that's screwed me up quite a number of times, actually. Didn't mention it when I was playing through normally, but those hippos will sink after you land on them if you stay on them for too long. So yeah, I made it with a few seconds to spare. Now that's the correct way to get that gem. Precursor to the time trials in Crash 3 and 4, I suppose. Except probably more fun than the time trials in Crash 3 or 4. So with that out of the way, I'm gonna come back for the other gem. Let's move on to level 4, the pits. Is this level the pits? Maybe. Actually what it is basically Turtlewoods Redux. This time, it's a little harder, there are a few more enemies, and it's not raining. Oh yeah, and there are 2 Aku Aku masks available, so if you had any when you came to the stage, you can get invincibility. Which means you can just kind of run through this first part of the stage. Kind of makes it too easy, that. Yeah, and there's another Aku Aku. Also, you might have noticed this one has only 1 gem, so... Okay, now here we have a split in the pathway. You want to take the left fork first. Yes, I said first. You're eventually going to have to take them both if you not want to, not just beat the level, but also get the gem. Dang it. Invincibility ended just a little too early. But hey, I deserved it for running through so much of the level while invincible. That exclamation mark crate activates boxes on the other path. And the crystal is also on this path. So I guess you'd have to take this one anyway. Like I said though, if you want to get all the boxes, you're going to have to take them both anyway, so... no boxes after that point, so you don't even need to deal with those last 2 turtles. But whatever. Now the biggest problem about going about this setup is you have to go backward, which means you have to kind of either go slowly or remember where all the pits and stuff are so you don't fall right down them. Whoa, like I almost did. Careful. Jump. And that's back to where the paths meet up. Now, these turtles have buzzsaws on their backs, which means that you can spin them but can't jump on them. They're like the inverse of the ones with spikes on their sides that you can jump on but not spin. I imagine you can't slide the ones with spikes on their sides either, and you could... Oh, hey, if you slide those, they flip over. I didn't know that. Actually. That's really the biggest threat in this level, I think, is the fork in the path. Well, that and the vultures. These guys have a habit of being harder to deal with than they look. Mainly if you try to spin them. You might have noticed I've been jumping all of them, even though I usually prefer to spin enemies. The vultures are one exception to that. I find that when I try to spin them, I usually just end up getting hit by their beaks. And that's not good now, is it? Yeah, that's probably why the stage is called the Pits, because it has more of the rat-filled pits. Oh yeah, I guess this is kind of a hard part of the stage, too. I do not have the patience to hit that 10 times, but I might have to anyway, it looks like. Because I can't time my spins correctly. Okay, so I did hit it 10 times. This is actually a fairly tricky bonus area, and you'll find out why in a minute. See those boxes? Obviously you need an exclamation mark crate to get them. And we have those 3. Suspended in midair, over a bottomless pit, even if it is in a bonus area. I have an Aku Aku, so I don't want to die in this bonus. So there's our crate. Now we have to get back up. Now these boxes, just like multiple coin blocks in the Mario universe, don't always take exactly 10 hits to destroy. If you hit it once and then wait long enough, it'll just break automatically the next time you hit it, just like a multi-coin block. So yeah, that's what I find works best, is on the way down the first time, jump on the second one, then on the way back up, jump on all 3 of them, and then on the way back down the second time, hit the first and the third ones. Or I suppose you could just jump on the second one 9 times on the way down the first time. But like I said, I'm impatient, so... It's the pits, I tell you. The pits that have rats and mushrooms. Come on, Crash, jump on the mushroom. Good, Crashy, Crashy. And we get the gem for getting all 53 boxes, and that's level 4 finished. Seriously, that one is way too easy if you come into it with even one Aku Aku. But anyway, yeah, okay, Crash, do your victory dance. So I think what I'm going to do is split each warp room up into 3 videos. I'll do levels 1 and 2, then 3 and 4, and then 5 in the boss. But since this one was special because of the cutscene, so I did 2, 3, and 4 in one video, obviously. So yeah, next time we'll be going into level 5, and then the boss. First boss of the game, obviously. In the meantime, well, that's it for this one. I don't have anything else to show here. So, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you again next time.